No, I was doing something. I'm watching a fucking movie.
That's even like less excusable to me.
It's
What?
Berserk. You can eat a dick. I don't care.
Oh my god, I eat many dicks.
You don't eat dicks.
Oh yeah,
You
right.
appreciate them.
That's right. I'm a fucking. I'm
you
a dick.
appreciate them.
I'm the Michelangelo of cocks. I just fucking sculpt them, draw them, think about them. Long exhale. Pat, you holding a
tried.
gun? What is that? Oh, it's a
It's a
stapler.
stapler.
Wait, no, I really thought you pulled up like a toy gun. I am not.
No, it's part of the new We Are. If you haven't heard of it yet,
Oh my
is that
god.
right?
you haven't heard about the We Are, then this is your controller.
I don't know about We R's. I know about Weenars.
Oh my
This
god,
is the controller
you're
for the
pushing
We
it.
Are.
You're trying too hard, Sam. You're trying too
Come on,
hard.
man. I'm always trying for that sweet bush.
The Sweet Bush.
All right, boys, and with that, welcome to episode number 31. We're 31. 31 of Podcast Simulator. I'm Smatter. Everybody, sound off.
Fats.
Cyan. Sev.
Oh yeah, you guys remember Sev from our Star Wars episode?
What is that picture you have for him?
It's what he wanted.
Is that a beaver riding a goose?
It's a beaver riding a goose with maple leaf bra. Bro?
It's truly Canada.
Wait, oh, is that actually a bra on it?
Yeah, it's a maple leaf bra.
I just
bro.
assumed that was just leaves.
Oh my god. It's made out of leaves.
You're a giant toddler. Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna do a prayer, right? Sev, you know about the prayer?
No, I don't.
We open with a prayer.
I'm agnostic.
No, you have to bless us.
Oh, I have to bless you?
Yeah, you gotta lead us in with a prayer. You gotta be like, "Hey guys, like I love this, I love that."
Why me?
Lord, thank you, because you're the guest.
I
whatever
have
you
no
want.
fucking clue how to do that.
Just you gotta make it up, Sev.
Alright,
You really just make shit up.
alright. Lord bless us for this maple syrup that I'm about to ingest later on tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna run in my throat, and I'm gonna be like,
Just
and
throw
it's gonna be so good.
Throw it,
Bless the friends that are present as they bring joy to my life. And that's about it. You guys ready?
Wow,
Let's do
that
this.
was so wholesome. I just like you just love maple syrup and you love us. The two things you love.
Yeah, you and maple syrup. No, I'm kidding. Let's go.
All right, so this is going to be our E3 top 3 episode. So what I've asked everybody to do is to review E3 stuff, and I'm sure they've just naturally done it because we're all a bunch of sweaty fucking nerds. And we're
haven't.
What?
I haven't researched anything.
Oh my god.
You watched E3 though.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can tell you how I felt. I didn't research shit.
That's fine. Can you give a top 3?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna give a top 3 of the stuff that happened on E3. At least our top 3 impressions, the things we are looking forward to most, and what we like about them. Why, yada yada yada, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna ask that you go 3, 2, 1 because it's suspenseful.
Okay. I don't have an order. I just got 3.
No, it's
They're all the same.
I told you E3 top 3. They're not all the same. You can't pick the same thing 3 times.
Yes, I can.
No, you
No,
can't.
you can't.
Did you see it? Because I saw it, and I can pick all 3, be it the same thing.
All right, I'll tell you what. Give me your top 3, and they'll all be the same. And then give me your 2 runners-up that cannot be the same game.
You got it. That's perfect.
Go ahead. Take it.
You must wait. Ask someone else first. Mine is the best. Mine is the best. It's hands down the best.
All right, fuck it. Fine. I'll start. All right, so my number 3 definitely going to be, and this is, well, I'm sure we're going to hear this again, and it's going to be Death Stranding.
That's number 1, you douche!
No. I deliberately made it 3 for this very reason. We don't know enough about it.
I'm going to fucking murder you.
It's gonna be PT.
Wait, well, let me
except
explain it.
not PT.
Death Stranding.
It's also going to be a new Kojima IP.
I'm a back of
No. You're not going to make fun of Kojima. I'll fuck you up.
I make another
That
game.
man
No
made
studio.
Metal Gear Solid. One of the most convoluted and beautifully written stories of all fucking time.
See, I'm not with you guys on that.
I don't.
'cause
You're Canadian. Shut up.
I played
Anyone,
half of
shut
Metal
up.
Gear Solid, then I got bored. And that PT shit, I was just like, I don't have any fucking clue what I watched, and I didn't like Walking Dead, so that didn't hype me up.
How many hours do you have in Arma 3, Sev?
1,200.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so there we go. That's
So Sev's
You
gonna
really
just
do
say
live in the fucking
Apex.
No, what I'm saying is, I watched a trailer about some dude holding a oil baby that evaporated, and then there were some things in the distance, and I have no clue what the game's going to be about,
Yeah, no one
what
does.
it's going to be on. Yeah, so
Oh.
why are you hyped about that?
Why
But
am I
Kojima
hyped?
is a
It's
sign of a seal of like quality.
Yes,
I mean-
it is a sign of gigantic, immersive quality where the characters will be lifelike, and you will give a shit about whatever story he paints. The man is an artist.
if Hayao Miyazaki says, I'm making another animated film, no one's going to be like, I don't know what that's about, it's going to be bad. No one says that to him. Kojima is the same way.
But
Here's-
I don't know, man. Like, it's just...
Sev, we like different games. We like different games.
It's not about
That's
different
fine.
games. I have no clue what it's about. I
Well,
can't
okay.
like it or not like it.
Okay, I know. I'm
just
with
not
you.
hyped about it.
I'm
because
with
there
you.
could be any fucking thing to be hyped about.
We have not, we really haven't played anything that is at E3, right? So this is supposed to be impressions, right? So the only thing we have to go on is trailers. But here's why this trailer comes, like, more favor. It carries more favor with us simply because of the condition under which it comes out, right? Kojima's shit. He got kicked out of Konami. All this shady shit went down. They hated him. Sony's like, aha! Kojima, come with us. And he's like, okay. And they literally dumped money on him and said, make whatever the fuck you want. So this is a guy who's got free reign to do whatever the fuck he wants. So
Is it
we
gonna
should
be
be
a PS4
excited.
exclusive?
Yeah, most likely.
Probably.
Then I am in the land of I don't give a fuck.
Well, Sev, did you watch the Sony conference?
I did.
Sev,
And
was the
I'm-
Sony conference your favorite thing about E3? If not, stay in Canada. Stay in Canada.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in Canada. I'm good.
Stay there.
All I'm saying is I can't be hyped about something that I have no information on.
That's
It's because you don't give a shit about Kojima and the games he's made. There you go.
I
And-
mean, like it's like if I was hyped about Emma Watson going like, "I'm about to show you my nipples," and then she doesn't show them. Like, I'm not gonna give a fuck.
That is the worst reference
That is
I've
the
ever
worst
heard. That made no
analogy.
fucking sense,
all right.
dude.
All right, you. I told you.
All I
That
know is
literally
that there's
made
a
no
lot of
sense,
games. There was a lot of games that at E3 that actually showed gameplay, and I'm more excited about those than I am about a game that I have no clue what's going
Okay,
on. about.
I'm with you on the showing gameplay thing, right? But we do know that gameplay has misrepresented games. Case in point, Watch Dogs. That was
Yeah.
a fucking shit show.
Yeah, but it's still nice to see the intent of where they're going for.
Right. I mean, yes.
And I have no clue what that game is going to be. Is it going to be turn-based? Because if it's turn-based, that's already a game that I don't
Okay,
want to play.
so I will say this in favor of. I don't think we're just 100% in the dark about how
don't
this
make me
game's
do
gonna.
this. Don't make me do this.
We're not in the dark about it because he released a teaser with Norman Reedus in it before, and he was clearly trying to evoke kind of spooky game with Norman Reedus thing. It's gonna be like PT. It's gonna be like PT.
All right.
It's literally just PT with a different name.
So for those of you who don't actually know, we haven't explained it. There's like this weird trailer where Norman Reedus, yes, that's the guy from The Walking Dead that everyone loves. He is like kind of naked, and he like gets
Not
up.
kinda naked.
He's 100%. He's 100% like
His
butt ass.
His butt
naked.
is right up in that
Them
trailer.
cheeks are my future. I ain't lying.
God. And like he just kind of walking around on a beach where there's like a lot of dead crabs, and then the crabs turn into like fish when the camera pans out, and there's like a baby, and the baby's got like a plug on it. It's like this weird like sci-fi nonsense that we loved with the Phantom Pain.
It's the Matrix.
It could be the Matrix. The thing that this is the thing that I hate that entertainment does in general is when they throw celebrities at things. I think Norman Reedus in this game is just fucking distracting. And not because it's his voice and we know his voice, it's just that they fucking render him. Like, it's just a fully rendered Norman Reedus. And that to me is so distracting that I can't disassociate him like from the material. You know what I mean?
I'm glad that you're finally checking out
So that's just
real
your
human
problem.
dude asses
So
right
that's your
now.
problem.
No, I mean, it's the same reason why, like, do you guys see the movie Gravity?
No.
Nope.
Kind of a good story, like, totally ruined by the fact that, like, fucking George Clooney is fucking in it. It's, like, so many, like, A-list celebrities that it's, like, it doesn't feel like a movie. I feel like it's a story that could have been told better with a bunch of no-name actors, and like, we would have appreciated it more. It's like, there's, like, that diminishing return from seeing that face so many times.
I don't get that.
I don't know, that's something for me. Like, I don't really... it's distracting.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say my top three so you
Wait,
understand.
no.
where I am.
We're going in order.
Too bad.
No.
Too bad.
No, well, stop! No,
Wait, Smatter's not done with his.
fine.
Smatter, go ahead.
No,
What's
no,
your
no.
number two?
I thought we were gonna go person by person, and then we'll all say our top 3, and of course there's gonna be overlap.
So why not just say yours? We could just say if it's part of ours, then we'll go to the next person.
Well, because then we have time. Is
All
why.
right, you want me to go with my number 3 then?
Yes.
For Honor. I'm really excited for that game.
What?
For Honor.
For honor.
For honor. Tell us
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
pretty
Explain it
cool.
to the listeners who can't see it.
It's pretty much chivalry, but looks better, and it's going to be on all platforms. It's a, I guess, samurai era with Vikings and knights, and then like each faction fights for objectives with swords and shields, and you have to do team combat, I guess.
It's a period piece war simulator.
Pretty much, yeah.
Here's something
That's
that
legit
can
exactly what it is. But it's done so well and presented so well that it looks absolutely amazing. It's hinted at 4-player co-op because it always shows 4 people from each faction that it goes through, so you're always ready. Also, stop rubbing your mouse on me, Smatter. That's weird.
Is it gonna be?
There's gonna be multiplayer, like PvP, and there's also gonna be a story for each arc. So like one story for the samurai, one story for the Vikings, and one story for the knights.
So,
It looks very good.
The single player is kind of a like Dynasty Warriors type of, but less exaggerated, I guess. Like no flipping and special attacks, just brute force and weapons.
Not killing 500,000 people every battle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit more on the realistic side.
It's okay.
There's decapitations, which is really nice.
It's very
yeah.
realistic. It's a realistic period piece war simulator.
Yeah,
The end.
perfect. Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
So I'm looking at this and like it doesn't look super appealing. It feels very slow to me. I'm like literally watching the trailer right now.
People in the
when you
word
said like
slow are
when you said
ridiculous.
like chivalry, I think of like because that's what made chivalry successful was like its controls, its handling, the fact that you can react so quickly with swords and parries and things, right? Yeah, it looked like ass, but this is like I feel like plays more Dark Soulsy.
I don't know.
We haven't touched it. We don't know.
Chivalry is pretty slow. I don't know what you're talking about. Quick.
I know, but like there's like a lot more wind up and chivalry fucking
Well,
shivers.
like we said, it's a more realistic approach.
Right, you know.
Sev loves simulations.
That's why he has 1,200 hours in Arma
That's
3.
why he has airplane sim.
That's why he's on
he has
Podcast
every
Simulator.
simulator ever.
Sev,
And now he's on the podcast simulator. Haha.
you're like a 60-year-old man, Sev.
No, I'm not.
You like come back
He
from
just
war.
wants to live young
Your
again.
your kids have flown the coop, and you just want to fucking fly planes.
What kind of car are you buying, though?
I already bought it.
What did you buy?
What did you buy?
Audi A4.
Oh my God, you're like a dad. You're like a young dad now.
Yeah,
Audi
yeah,
A4.
I'm a young dad with an Audi A4 that's thick, and then putting a fucking KO4 turbo in it that's gonna put like.
What is
300
he
fucking-
saying, dude? What is he saying? I don't know what cars are.
Whatever.
Are those all computer pieces? Do I need to upgrade soon?
Yeah, but
what's happening?
Wait, you're putting a 1080 in your car?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. For the heads-up display.
Oh God. So, do you play games like this, Sev? Like actively, like
What do you mean?
games like For Honor?
I mean, I play.
Simulators.
I play a lot of Sims. Yeah, I like.
He
'em.
likes it for the sim
So-
factor.
I'm looking at like
Why is Sam making this so hard?
I'm asking him to elaborate. I swear to
Sam
God,
is
you guys
just
literally
science.
you take everything I say at face value, and it's so maddening.
Doesn't matter.
He's about to
I
kill
have
us.
about like $1,500 set up for flying planes. Does that answer your question?
All right, how much is a cheap biplane?
Fucking. Oh my god.
It has to be like 8 to 10 grand, right? You're not far off.
No, I. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm not talking about an actual plane. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he's
you-
saying
I-
I'm talking about.
Yeah, but do you know how expensive it is to maintain them? And I'm not flying fucking Cessnas. I'm flying like military planes, bro.
I like this mouse on my forehead.
All right, how
Sam.
much is the cheapest military plane?
Probably like $12 million.
Oh,
Can we get off this topic? Let's
All
keep
right.
going.
So okay,
What the fuck?
This is heavy interrogation over here.
so I'm looking at the For Honor and stuff, and it's going to be PC, PS4, Xbox One, like all that. Okay, cool. That's good. That gives me comfort. You know what doesn't give me comfort? Ubisoft.
I mean, it's one of the biggest devs in the business right now, so I don't know.
You're gonna have to launch it through Uplay, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good luck with that.
Whatever.
I got a $1,500 Uplay set up. Alright, so that does worry me. I'm just like expecting lots of DLC and broken stuff, and I expect the graphics to look nowhere near as good as they do in this trailer. But I guess we shall see, right?
Cyan, number 3.
My number 3, probably I didn't expect to like it as much as it, but the God of War bit at the beginning of the Sony conference was really, really good.
And just to interject really quickly, the Sony conference is by far the best conference to happen in years.
Oh, so much
Because it was legitimately, it had a fucking orchestra playing the music for every game that was up there. Every game was by that orchestra.
Yeah, that was really nice.
It was an hour of games. No corny jokes. No dancing giraffe.
Almost
no
no
Jason
talking.
Derulo. Here's a game, 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 Batman VR.
Yeah, here's a game. Okay, so we have someone cool. It's Kojima. Kojima says, "Hey, I have a game," and then he gets off.
Thank you guys
It's
for having me here.
I think they
I'm
have less
actually
than
blocking
like.
Sam.
You can't block me. It's my
I
show.
have to block
You know he started doing that voice on the episode we were talking about Kojima getting ousted, right?
Yeah,
Oh my
I know, that's why
God.
now I really have
Sony,
to ban
save
him.
me. I have an honor again.
So
You gotta go.
God of War took the Kratos we all know and love and put a
Stop
beard
calling
on
him that.
and made him a
Literally
dad.
Kratos. It's literally Kratos.
Made him a dad. Made him a dad.
So explain
He's
the
a son
feel of it,
now.
because it feels very different.
Okay, yeah. So this one, he and his son are walking through the woods, and he's teaching his son how to hunt, and his son sucks and misses the deer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So bad.
So that's the plot of the game. You have a shitty fucking son.
And then they're tracking this deer. They fight some otherworldly god creatures or whatever.
Your son.
And yeah, you do.
Better from your teaching.
Yeah, fucking your
Kill
son.
you, Daddy
God.
XP.
Yeah. He follows a deer. He gets fucking XP for that tracking XP.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He gave it to his son. Here, put it more into tracking.
They find a troll. Kratos basically choke
Beats
slams
the
the troll.
shit out of it.
He choke slams him into an icy waterfall, and his son manages to shoot Kratos instead.
Yeah, your son's a total fucking weeb.
What does that even mean? A weeb would hit that. Weebs train with weapons.
No, he wouldn't. No, weebs, they fucking all start out shitty, and then they're fucking one, and then they get better.
Yeah, well, his son is the one. That's the
No,
storyline.
but okay,
He's
so
the weeb son of.
so Sam almost had the line there. So his son is apologizing to him
Oh,
on
here
the
we
shore
go.
of the river, and Kratos just says, "Don't apologize, just get better, and then go find the deer
Wrong.
to send."
Yeah.
Be sorry, be better.
It's like literally, I feel like they just got a time machine and they took all the lines that Brandon will say to his child and threw them on Kratos. So
And, my favorite part was just the introduction of the whole boy.
Boy.
So
I
one
hope,
thing that's interesting to know about this God of War, it's not God of War in the traditional sense. It's over the shoulder, kind of like Last of Us-y, a little bit slower than Kratos spamming combos and stuff. It's a little bit more visceral, and it feels. I'm sure the combat will be more Dark Souls-y.
It looks very weird from the traditional PlayStation 2 era God of War.
Yes.
That was isometrical. You're just jumping around, comboing things, sort of before that came Devil May Cry. This, like you said, is a much different take on the combat system and everything, but it's fucking God of War.
Yeah.
And as far as story goes, because I'm huge on story when it comes to games, the original 3 God of Wars were all about Greek mythology, and this one is about Norse mythology.
Mm-hmm.
Penny
So I'm
Arcade called
fucking
that.
hyped. You know what
Penny
the coolest thing about it is? The coolest thing is, Smite taught me a lot of shit. And Smite taught me that axe he had is an Uller axe.
Oh my God.
It is.
Actually
It is. It's the Uller axe.
So, the thing that I like about God of War, and I loved all. I didn't play 3, admittedly.
Get this
simply
damn
'cause I
mouse off me.
I don't have a Sorry, I don't have a PS4 or PS3 rather to touch it. Right. The thing that I like about God of War is just like how like crazy fun it is. So I'm like, admittedly, when I started watching the trailer, I'm like, this is looking kind of slow. Okay, this is like, fuck, I'm getting Dark Souls of War. I'm like, I don't like Dark Souls, and I'm like, well, okay. But then by the end of it, like, I started to like it. The troll fight like gave me some confidence that like, okay, we're not gonna be chasing deer the entire game. Like, we're gonna have that like Kratos fucking punching people's faces in. Like, I want the Kratos who slammed fucking, I think it's. Is it Theseus's head in the door over and over again in God of War 2? Like, I want that shit, and I want his son to fucking watch it. And I think we're gonna get that.
Alright. Next.
Who? It's your.
It's me.
It's
I'm
Fats.
third. My number 3. Let me.
No, your runner-up, because your
That's
top 3
2.
are all the same. So give me your
No,
runners-up.
my top 3. It's not even the game we talked about. So first runner-up obviously would be Death Stranding. Another runner-up would be God of War 4. We already talked about that. So I'll go to my number 2, which is Batman VR. I cried
Oh my
when I heard Mark
god.
Hamill Joker, and then it was VR, and I could be Batman.
I mean, I like the Mark Hamill Joker, but I don't know
Actively
about
cried.
that whole VR thing.
Wait, what's the game called? The full title?
Batman VR.
It's not called that.
Well, it's Batman fucking VR.
It's Arkham VR. There you go.
Oh yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to find it. The thing.
It's Arkham VR. Bat.
God.
Can't wait to get the VR, bro.
Let me just
I mean-
buy.
VR.
Let me just buy that fucking Vive. and
I
then I'll
have
be
a
able to
feeling this.
play.
Like, you really that excited for this?
Yes, very much.
You have VR?
It's
No, but I'm going to, and I will tell you that fucking Batman. You serious? It's literally a superhero sim.
It
I
looks
just
cool
I-
and
like
all,
I,
but
I don't know. Like, I
know.
feel like you need to be either rich or athletic to play a
I'm
Batman
about to
VR
lose
game.
mad weight being
Wow,
Batman.
so
Shit.
you actually have to become Batman to
I-
play
that's what I'm
Batman.
saying,
about
like-
to lose weight to become Batman while I'm being Batman. This is the game for fat, sweaty nerds like me.
I won't deny that like the mask thing is kind of cool that you're wearing a mask and like Batman wears a mask, so there's like some extra
Wow.
correlation.
No, that's the most cringing fucking thing in the world. Just wear the fucking VR
Stop saying
mask.
cringe.
He said
Brandon's
it's,
favorite word.
it's like literally the first time he said it.
I know, but I don't want it to even be a thing. It's annoying me now.
Ooh,
Batman!
someone's getting cringy.
Oh, fuck you. Quitting the podcast, I'm out.
I'm putting the
Anyway,
mouse on your face.
Who's next?
No.
No, wait. So we don't know anything about Batman VR, but like, let's see, who's backing it?
It's going to be.
Oh,
it's-
Rocksteady
it's
is doing it.
Rocksteady. It's,
Yeah.
it's an Arkham game. It's going to be an Arkham game, and based on the fact that Joker is talking in it, it's probably going to be like a VR remake of one of their other ones.
Yeah, I hope.
Holy City.
Yeah,
Oh
hopefully.
God,
City.
please not.
But like, okay, so
Why?
Asylum, please. Asylum is.
but like, what would
Oh, I
you
prefer
want to do Batman like there's like I don't know. I think about like the Batman games, like the Arkham games. I think about how fun the boss fights are,
I'm
and I
not-
don't think it would be fun in VR.
I'm not thinking
how
of
fun
those.
the boss fights.
Think of this. Instead of thinking of, Arkham games, so it's just like, I'm sneaking around and punch people in the head. Batman is the world's greatest detective. It's a fucking detective sim.
I could see that better.
All right, that's
actually.
what I hope it is. We don't know.
And then you
Cause-
jab niggas in the face.
I could actually see myself puking if I'm fucking playing Batman in VR from first person.
If you're fucking flying and swinging and grappling,
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking puke in your fucking headset.
I don't know. That's just my take on it, though.
That's really your number 3?
He's
Oh,
number two.
okay,
Yes.
okay. Chat is saying it's been confirmed that Arkham VR is a separate new game.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a separate
Duh.
new game.
Dude, it's gonna be a fucking dating sim. It's gonna be fucking Batman and fucking what's her face.
Okay, Sam, let's hear your number 2.
All right, my number 2 is gonna be Zelda. It's gonna be Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now we saw this like last year, I believe, right? Like the
Yep.
first iteration of it. So the game looks really good for a Zelda game. It's taking a step in another direction that Zelda games just really haven't done, and it's like this kind of like complete and total like open world approach, and that there's apparently no true sequencing.
A lot of games are doing that nowadays.
Well, yeah, it's like literally a sandbox. Like, so I think one of the things that they said was like you can quite literally go to the final boss fight, but it's gonna be hard as fuck from the very beginning. Like acquiring items and things are going to be
That would be a pretty drastic change for Zelda to have, like, I guess, itemization that gives you stronger hits and shit like that.
yeah. and there's like hunting and crafting, and it's like it's a very weird
Weapons
thing.
that break.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that they said that like enemies will drop weapons and you can just have them for X number of uses, right?
Yep.
Is that-
And they have a lot of gameplay footage up now. Something like 3 to 4 hours worth of gameplay footage up. From the unlocked console that the people at the Treehouse are getting to play. And you can hold, I think, like 10 or 15 weapons or something like that. And they don't last very long. Even like the bow is consumable, as I recall. Like eventually everything breaks, but you can repair them. You can craft more. They didn't show too much crafting though. You can cook food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
This is a little
they say
too
you can
much for
only
me.
recover health by like food too.
This is a little too much.
What?
Crafting
don't like-
in a Zelda game, open world in Zelda, I don't like it.
But like, there's.
I mean,
I'm glad they're trying
The
something
first
different.
Zelda okay, hold on. The first Zelda was an open world game. They moved away from it to the more hand-holding style stuff with the 3D ones. But Zelda at its base was an
I
open
just think
world
of
game.
I just think of Link of the Past whenever I think of Legend of Zelda. It's the only Legend of Zelda game I think of when we're trying to compare a new game to.
I mean,
a
have you played
Zelda
Have you played the newest one on the 3DS, the Link Between Worlds?
No, do I look like a fucking weeb?
Yes. Look, Mister.
Oh my God.
No, I can't
What were
get
you
ready for the
watching?
podcast. I'm watching.
I was
Berserk.
watching my number one, Cyan.
You've literally watched it before.
This is my 8th time watching. So what?
Jesus.
Let me
Christ.
live my life. I have 3 posters in my room. So what?
I can see the Zelda game being good though, but if it doesn't, then I think they're just gonna go back to the old ways of the Zelda games.
I mean, just from what I've seen of all the gameplay so far, it's incredible.
It's a console
It
buyer.
it handles well, and they do clearly intend it to be a console seller, even though they're doing the same thing they did with Twilight Princess and putting it on the NX and the Wii U.
I honestly think that if they make any of the main console games that Nintendo's been producing for the past 10 years, and it's shrunk. The series that were they used to be able to push it with Star Fox. If you wanted a Super Nintendo, they could push it with Star Fox. Then N64, Star Fox 64 you could push it with that. It's either a Mario game, a Zelda game, or a Pokemon game, and those are the only ways they can sell things. That's why they're always extravagant and ridiculous. And now Mario is black.
What?
It's console, so I'll buy it.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
saying it gets
Like,
more
I'm
more.
not laughing at that because I'm actually upset by that because now you're taking away like the one Italian character from me.
You think you know what the funniest thing is that's happening on Twitter because of Breath of the Wild?
What?
It's the dumbest, as it always is, and it's the funniest. Why isn't Link a girl?
Nintendo's
stop.
response was actually stupid, though.
Wait, they
Of course
responded
it
to
was,
that
they said.
shit?
What do you expect from old Japanese men?
Oh, we do not understand. Link
man.
always boy. He gonna
But
be a
here
boy.
in America, because it's not made for us, we're gonna be bitchy and cry about it.
Oh.
Dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Hero
We live
Twitter.
in the most-
Rink is boy, not girl. Hero.
They could have legit
Please
just said,
ban
all
Smash.
they had to say was, Link has always been a dude, so he'll still be a dude.
Link has
That is better
traditionally
than saying, oh no, we got
been.
we got 2 dudes and a girl. It's a fucking threesome. We can't change that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's that thing that people do where they think that because like some form of
What are you-
entertainment. I'm getting there. I'm struggling.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on?
Help! My teeth are gone. No, like it's they're doing that thing that people do with forms of entertainment where they think that because the entertainment's big that they are owed like a transgender character, they gotta be inclusive or they gotta have minorities and like
We live in a world where everybody gets fucking offended by any and every fucking
yeah,
little thing.
and they're projecting that onto the
Everybody's a
things
bunch
they
of
like.
fucking pussies.
How
Grow
dare
up.
you call me a pussy? I'm offended.
Huh. Hey Sev, this podcast is a safe space. Can you please not antagonize our guests?
Our black guest, me specifically. You can't piss me off.
Pbat's gonna come in just to get upset about
Huh?
what you're saying
Pbat.
on his back.
Oh god. Well, so that's like the thing. I hate that like people think that because a video game or something is popular that they owe it to the community to put like a black woman in there. You know what I mean? It's just like if it doesn't fit the narrative, it doesn't make sense. However,
angry that 50 Shades of Grey did not include 2 gay men. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
get the fuck out of here. So, okay, here's the thing. When you make a game, you make it for an audience, right? Like it or not, the majority audience for, like, console and PC games is fucking white, fat, fucking sweaty nerds. Like, dudes. And, like, you gotta put the things in it that they want. They want, like, it's like Michael Bay movies. Like, you want busty chicks, you want action. You know what I mean? It's like, it makes sense, right? So you want to put characters in it that most of your audience will most closely identify with. Therefore, they will buy your stuff. It makes sense. There's a different argument to be made with Hollywood, because, like, maybe the Hollywood industry itself is just racist in its casting, but, like, Hollywood doesn't owe it to us to put a fucking black woman in every movie. They don't. Because there are good stories.
Up in Podcast Simulator,
yeah, I'm
Political
sorry.
Simulator 2016.
Like, they don't owe it to it. Like, they owe us
it's
nothing.
Just a mess. It's all a mess right now, and that's the problem with gaming right now. That's my opinion. But I will say that all the games that were shown on Monday, the only conference I really gave a fuck about, I watched Bethesda with my chat, and nothing magic. Bethesda Hearthstone. Who cares?
Gwent, yeah.
And
So-
then, you got something to say about it?
that was Microsoft, buddy.
No, I want to stay on Zelda a little bit here.
Okay, I was gonna cover everything. Go ahead.
We got off topic about
Girl Link.
yeah, about Girl Link. I'm sorry, I got a little triggered. I'm sorry, everybody. I want to do it again.
I can't wait till they come for the gay white man. You're gonna go first.
Yeah, no, seriously, where's my fucking homo protagonist? Where are my fucking gay games that aren't just fucking smut? I'm a little bit serious.
Alright.
Stop.
Doors will open.
Doors will open, bitch. So Zelda. So this is like a departure from the traditional formula, right? It's risky, and Nintendo, I'm sure, knows it, but, like, people are gonna love it anyway. They could make Zelda a fucking girl and give her fucking tentacle arms, and people would still buy the game.
I mean, Zelda's a girl
Well,
already.
I don't.
Oh.
is a girl.
Oh god, I'm now.
Sam's done.
You're the
Sam
old man now.
just became
You're a
every
fake-
fucking
you're
parent
a
that doesn't
fake
know
gamer.
shit.
You're a fake
Whatever,
gamer guy.
whatever.
Gamer
I've
gay,
been
dude.
tweeting this
You're
whole
a fake
time.
gamer, bro.
I've been tweeting this whole time.
You're a fake gamer,
Alright.
man.
Can I? Are we done with Zelda?
That's
Alright,
my
can I-
number 2.
Can I go in my second? My second that nobody's gonna agree with.
Sure.
All right, Battlefield 1.
Okay.
What about it? Oh, I agree with it. That game looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks like
You know what shocked the shit out of me, Sev?
what?
Call of Duty Space War.
I mean, I didn't.
You didn't see the video?
Yeah, I saw it, but I wasn't shocked about it. I knew it was that.
I knew it was Call of Duty too, but I was like, everybody else I was talking was like, yo, this looks cool as shit. And I'm like, it's Call of Duty. They're like, yo, this looks like shit, bro.
Yeah,
Instantly.
I knew it was it, and I was like, this looks like Titanfall 2.0 again.
But because it's Call of Duty, everybody hates it. But dude, space combat, the story looked awesome. But going back to what you said,
I
Battlefield
prefer
1, did you
the
watch them
Battlefield
play it?
gameplay looked crazy.
Did you watch them do multiplayer?
Yeah, it looks insane.
Did you watch Snoop Dogg smoke a blunt?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I know, I didn't watch that. I watched
it
actual
was hype
players
as shit,
play it.
dude.
Yeah, I watched Level Cap's like videos and shit about it, and it looks really, really promising.
It
The
looks
improvements-
crispy.
Yeah, the improvements they did to the destruction and the dynamic weather for maps, and just the overall theme too. The World War I is done very well, in my opinion.
And
It looks
remember,
really
it's an
good.
alternate timeline.
Someone in chat said what I think is the best thing to take away from this. Call of Duty did space battles before Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh my god.
Body.
That's actually true.
Body.
Oh, EA.
Shout out to
Oh,
EA.
EA.
But
Oh.
speaking
But yeah,
on the
pretty
other
much.
side of EA, I mean, like,
Mass Effect Andromeda.
no, we're still on Battlefield 1.
Yeah, let's get on Battlefield. Let's
which
stay on
I'm
Battlefield.
excited for. I'm also excited, so
Really? Are you a Battlefield person, Fats?
I play everything. Unlike everybody else in the juice, I play everything.
I've always been more of a Battlefield fan over Call of Duty.
The
but
only game type that I actively will avoid is Final Fantasies, because I don't like the battle
you-
system.
Oh my god. You
The
literally
only
like,
battle system that's like that I've ever liked was Lost Odyssey, because the story was so much better than anything else I've ever experienced.
I got that game took so long to like take off that I just stopped playing it.
Oh my god, that game was an emotional roller coaster. Kid.
Isn't it on fucking PC?
No,
Are you sure?
it's on 360 only. I'm
Are you
pretty
sure?
sure. It's not on Steam if you're looking at Steam.
No, I'm not looking at
Alright.
Steam. So talk to me about Battlefield 1. Sorry, Sev. Like, why? Like, I know it's a simulator functionally.
It's not a simulator.
It's not a simulator. It's a fucking shooting game.
It's a more open, wider range arcade shooter. So you have planes and you have a more open battlefield, but it's not a simulator and any type. Well, I mean, the new bullet system is pretty good. Good. They increased. They have bullet travel, bullet drop, and they added drag now. So your bullets go slower by distance, which is great. It's going to make it a bit more realistic and, I guess, harder to do long-range shots. But just the overall theme of the game looks really great to me. The fact that they added animations to fucking vehicle spawn as well. You just don't appear in the vehicles now. You have to actually get into it, which makes it so that people can actually kill you while you try to get into them.
Right.
I don't know. To me, it looks like a very good step forward from Battlefield 4. Because Battlefield 4 was the downgrade from Battlefield 3, and we need to get back and track with the Battlefield games, in my opinion.
Now, what is it that's like attractive about them? Because I just can't get into them. It's like too realistic that it's like, ugh.
I mean, I just like the big war aspect of it. I've always been a fan of like
Just a big team battle, right?
yeah, it's a big team battle, and then you have helicopters, you can have transport, you have planes. It's like you're fighting around with guns on the ground, and then someone just flies over your head with a fucking jet plane, and then shoots down the tank that was going to come in to kill you. It makes battles very epic in some type of way, I guess. I don't know. That's just my personal preference. I like the way Battlefield plays more than Call of Duty.
I don't know if I agree with that, but like I don't like Call of Duty, so it's like really hard for me to like quantify that. Is it your number 2, JC?
Yeah. My number 2 is also Zelda, though. So, go.
Okay.
Ah, hot damn.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time, like, Nintendo... So unlike the other conferences and developers there, Nintendo let us know ahead of time exactly what they're going to show. They're going to show Zelda, and all they had to do was deliver on showing Zelda. They did. They showed a lot of new stuff for Zelda. So I'm very happy with it, and I'm really happy with the way it looks. I don't think it's as much of a risk as Sam does, just because...
it probably isn't. You're probably right.
They experimented with a more open world, kind of open-ended Link to the Past with the new 3DS game, because it doesn't, like, you can do the dungeons in any order. You have access to every single weapon right from the start, just by rupees. So they were kind of toying around with the idea of more open game to begin with, and, you know, this is it. This is it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And that's an unprecedented amount of like footage they revealed too for like Nintendo. You know what I mean?
Well, the game has been in development for a long time, I think.
Right. Yeah, we did see like that initial thing. Like,
Didn't they make one and then they scrapped it and then made that again? Like, I think that's
It's
what's
the same
been happening,
game.
right?
It's the same game.
Same
It's
one.
just
So
forever
they
to get
just
out.
yeah. All right.
Because they decided instead of putting out for Wii U, like, all right, we can push the console with this, which of course they always can. People have fucking Triforce tattoos, of course they can.
and we still don't know about the damn console, which is a shame.
We don't need to. We just know that that game is on it and people will buy it.
It'll probably
Alright.
be well priced too.
Let's go with
It's
our number
Nintendo, so
ones.
probably.
No,
honestly.
Fat's your number 2.
I
Oh,
did my
yeah.
number 2. I already fucked up.
Wait, what? You did? What
My
was
number
it?
2 was God of War.
Oh, right.
I can do another runner-up because I'm doing my number 1 last because it's very important. To me
Okay,
and my
do
soul.
your number 1. Do your runner-ups.
Alright,
Runner-ups.
let me. I wrote it down. Now I lost it. Fuck! I'm trying to remember what it was.
Mister, I didn't do research. I've been watching fucking.
I've been listening to y'all, and then I've been like, oh, what made me freak out the mostest? I did Death Stranding. I did God of War. And Crash Bandicoot remakes.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Honestly. Crash Bandicoot remakes because it was just such a big
I don't-
part of my childhood.
I don't see myself.
I'm not
putting
freaking out
tons
about
of
it.
Hours in it, yeah, but I can see myself playing it and
I can see
enjoying
myself dumping my life back into it.
Really? I can't see myself playing a game like that anymore.
I can.
A
Like
good
even
3D
like
platformer.
ukulele. Like I can't look at it.
Oh.
I'm like,
I forgot about ukulele.
do I want to play that? Like I'm like,
I gotta find one. Y'all keep talking. I'll find my real number 2 in a
I'm
second.
about to play
Alright.
Banjo-Kazooie tonight now. Sounds like a
You're
good
gross.
idea.
That's gross.
I loved that game as a kid, and like one of my first cats died while I was playing that game. So that's why maybe I can't play it.
Let's
Nice.
go with the number 1 here from someone.
All right,
That stinks.
I'll do my number 1. Drum roll. Fats, do your drum roll.
I'm black. I got the drums.
No, you play the bass.
Close enough.
All right, my number one is definitely going to be Dishonored 2.
Alright, Dust.
No, Dishonored is one of my most favorite games of all time. In terms of I love stealth gameplay in games, and I don't think many games have done it as well as Dishonored has. Maybe Metal Gear 5 was good. That was pretty good stealth. However, Dishonored just feels better. It's so smooth. Everything, the multiple options approach is a hallmark of stealth gameplay. But Dishonored takes that an extra step in that you get powers, and it's not just traditional things, right? It's not just technologies and throwing sound and whatnot, or just throwing objects. That to me is not as interesting because we've seen it a million times before. But Dishonored is doing something very different. They have a wide range of powers, and what they showed in the gameplay is you can skill them skill trees, and they're giving more options for non-lethal stuff, which appeals to me so much more than lethal stuff. I don't like being a killing machine, even though the gameplay does support that. You can blink around just stabbing everybody really fast and plan it out. It'll be really cool. But I prefer to play the smart approach, right? Where you plan your moves, you do the stealth, and it just feels so good to watch your plan unfold successfully.
Those gameplay trailers felt so awkward to me because
they did.
Have never done a lethal playthrough in Dishonored, and so seeing all
Yeah,
the
you were
stats,
Yeah.
I've never seen all those animations. What's happening?
So
This is the game.
Go ahead.
No, I mean I was just gonna say that when it comes to also this Dishonored you can choose to play as Corvo or Emily. Fast, don't swallow your mic. And literally, you get a different set of skills depending on which person you choose. And everyone's gonna pick Emily, but I might pick Corvo because I want to be the minority. I want to see what they've done to change. And the fact that I get 2 playthroughs out of a game that I'm already going to get multiple playthroughs out of because of the different ways I can do things, it's going to be fucking amazing. As long as the controls are tight, even if the fucking story blows, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of that game.
I played Dishonored 1 for a grand total of an hour and a half.
You couldn't do it?
And then I lost interest. I don't know. It looks good. I like watching people play it, but it's just not my type of game to actually play. It's the same with The Last of Us. I always said that The Last of Us is the great movie, but to me it's not a great game.
I have not played it or seen it.
Yeah, I watched people play The Last of Us, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it, but I can't play that game.
The Last of Us is one of my favorites from that year. Such a fun game. But I'm super into stealth games. Dishonored, probably the second best stealth game I've played after Mark of the Ninja. No, nothing will ever top that. Mark of the Ninja is perfect. But I'm super.
Wait, is that the 2D game?
It's the Wii
the
one.
2D.
Okay, that game has got a...
Yeah, that game is. If you were to teach a course on designing a stealth game, it would have to just focus around that game because that game is actually perfect.
That's the only game I've ever fully achievemented on Xbox.
I don't like that as much as I like. What do you call?
I like Metal Gear for stealth. Metal Gear 1. Metal Gear Solid 1, excuse me. That's a stealth fucking game.
The first Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was incredible.
Actually, no. The best one was 3, by far. For stealth, that game is insane. I could never
I like
do
the
it.
PS1. Metal
Of
Gear
course,
Solid
of course.
first,
But you said you never finished it, Sev.
I finished the first one.
I
I never
just-
finished 5.
I wish
Oh no, fuck 5, dude.
5 was good. It's just
No,
like
it was
the,
good. It was
the story
not-
was bad. It
5
stripped
is a
so
mess.
much out.
It wasn't
you
on
need
the
to
same
play
level as 1 or 3.
If you played 3, 3 is insane. Snake Eater's crazy. Kojima, I love you. Fuck you, Sam.
Oh, I love you too, fast.
Alright, what else we got? What else?
Alright.
Is that anyone else's number 1?
No.
Ooh, it didn't even make you guys top 3. Ooh,
Of course not. I don't care.
Ooh.
It was a close number 4. It was a close number 4.
Really? You
Alright,
put
7.
God of War
Alright.
above this?
Wait, you want me to go next?
Yeah.
Alright, mine is going to be, Mass Effect Andromeda, for sure. Because Mass Effect 2 is the best game ever made.
I
And-
played that game, and I didn't really enjoy it.
Oh, I don't know. Mass Effect to me is just... First, the universe.
I still haven't beat Mass Effect 3. Fuck.
The universe and the story in that game is just so good to me. And the approach they're taking with the new Mass Effect. They're bringing the Mako back. Everybody loves the Mako, right?
No.
Oh,
Stop.
you need to stop.
Sev!
You gotta
Please
go.
stop.
If you
gotta
say
go.
never say Mako on this fucking podcast again.
But they're making
Triggered.
we're gonna use the Mako a lot because they're making it a more open world. It seems, non-linear experience for Mass Effect. And
Yeah.
that looks really cool to me. I'm excited to see what they can do with the universe. I just love the Mass Effect universe in a whole, though, with the lore it has with the Turians and the Asari and all the races. It's just a lot of interesting and fun story, I guess, to just go through. And I can't. I think I played Mass Effect 2. Like I did 18 playthroughs. I think.
Did you like 3?
I love 3 too.
I
didn't
like
the
3
ending
too.
as much as I wanted to, but
The whole game was the ending, and like the
whole game
gameplay was way
incredible.
better in 3. Like they did a
Yeah.
great job with the combat.
Yeah, and the story, there was some moments in that fucking game that made me cry like a fucking baby, man.
Morden Solus.
Morden, fucking, I got the first playthrough. I
No.
got the Bad Tali ending, and that shit fucking made me
Oh yeah,
cry.
I did beat 2. I got the robot. That's my nigga.
Legion's the goat.
Yeah,
So-
I remember because Tali got shot in the fucking face. I didn't care.
Oh, stop!
Oh my god.
I got that bitch killed so my robot could live, and Sam was just freaking out. I was like, why? Yeah,
We-
that's my boy.
Now
My
we.
boy Bastion.
That's right. Bastion is in that game. I forgot.
But yeah,
My
that
boy
was,
Bastion.
that's probably my top one, just because of the lore and the gameplay. If it's anything like Mass Effect 3's gameplay, with a bit more open world aspects to it, I can't see it being bad.
Sev, I gotta ask you though. We know so little about the game. How could you like it?
Because
Oh,
oh my god, they
throw it in your
actually showed
face. Throw it in your
gameplay.
face.
They actually showed fucking gameplay, and we have a context, and they explained what they were gonna do, like through it. They actually talked over the fucking trailer about what it's gonna be like.
I didn't see the gameplay trailer actually. I should take a look at that. I'm like a little bit I'm bad because I didn't look at it.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been hyped for Mass Effect ever since they released the trailer. Not the trailer, the fucking title for it. And they said that it's going to be in a new universe. So
Cool. Cyan, what you got?
JC.
That was my number one.
Ah,
Mass Effect. I spent so many hours in the Mass Effect trilogy. So many hours.
I killed
'cause-
Tali.
She died in my second playthrough. Like I put her in the wrong thing at the end of the game, and I was like, no, and I went back and redid it.
How did you mess up Mass Effect 2 and kill her in that?
I accidentally
I did it on purpose.
selected her for like the biotics thing when she's not a biotic person. And I was like, no. I was so mad.
I killed Miranda in 2 at the end on purpose.
Them
Couldn't
cheeks!
stand her.
Ah.
Could not.
What? She's
stand
got a
her.
great story in
The
3.
Shit out of her.
I didn't know that 3 when 2 was out. I didn't.
Oh
know
yeah,
the
I
story
guess
was
that's
gonna be
pretty
in 3.
fair.
wait, you killed her in
I
two, Fats?
had
No,
four.
I fucked her.
I had 4 save
Oh, okay.
files. I had 4 save files, and in one of them I killed her.
I was debating for when I was doing my Mass Effect playthrough. I did like 12 hours of 1 and 2, and I was like, Seth, who do I fuck? Seth's
But,
like, you gotta fuck Miranda. You
but,
gotta fuck
secret-
Miranda.
Secret non-conference runner-up though. Telltale Walking Dead. Telltale's The Walking Dead
Oh,
season
Jesus.
3.
No spoilers.
Season 3.
I didn't finish 1.
What are you gonna do with Sam?
Kim-
I don't know.
Sam.
Please
Sam.
You, all right.
Sam.
No.
Next,
How many people
listen to
do you
me.
know can say they haven't played it? I would love to do it on stream.
I haven't
that's what we
played it.
want. That I'm about to tell you. I
Oh,
want you to
fa-
play the entire game next Saturday.
Next Saturday, I literally cannot.
All right, Fats.
Well,
what's your-
you find a Saturday where you play the entire game, because I remember when DM had me play it, and I had a fucking tribunal after every episode with like TV, Sev, other people, and TV and Sev just kept saying, "Drop the bitch." That's all Sev would say.
We about to
He'd
be in
like,
it.
Yeah.
Every time there was an option to like let someone go, is just drop it, get the food, and leave, bro.
Every single time. So if you would do that, I will happily sit there and watch you for the entire night.
Yeah,
because
I'll
it's
watch.
that good.
I'll watch
do a
that whole stream.
tribunal at the end of every episode. Like,
No,
okay,
no,
guys,
don't
like
do
just.
I cut it out near the end because it gets too long. The game is very long.
If Fats, if
I
you don't
did
wanna
like the
go-
first 2 episodes, I think.
Well, you
If
need
you
to do
don't
it all over.
If you don't want to go right now, Fats, for your number one, I have another top 3 that I want to go through really quick.
Go ahead.
Because there's so much suspense. It's fucking Berserk or something.
It's the games that I really wanted to play, but I can't because I'm not gonna buy fucking exclusives. And I mean, The Last Guardian for PS4
Finally,
is number 3.
we have a date.
Legend of Zelda is number 2.
Okay.
And then one game that really piqued my interest, I did not see coming, is Horizon Zero Dawn. It's the RPG type game in the open world.
It's Far Cry Primal, but with robot dinosaurs.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, that one.
I didn't see that. Explain
That
it.
was pretty cool. So
It
you're
looks
this
really
chick,
cool.
and you like have like
Well, female protagonist out.
Oh my
it has like a primal we're not smart, but then everything's a robot, so it's like what the fuck.
Yeah.
It's literally like the fall of humanity, and now we're all dumb as shit. But we've
It's
got
Far
bows.
Cry. It's Far Cry Primal with robots.
Okay.
It's just look. You should look up some trailers. It
Third
looks
Do they,
person.
good.
do they got big cats?
No cats.
No, they got big cats. Far Cry's got
cats.
big
I mean,
cats.
she rides around on a robot bull for a little while in the gameplay trailer.
She hacked.
Are you sure
something.
you're just not watching a video of like a stripper in a bar?
She hacked the robot moose and was riding it.
What?
But yeah, we finally got a fucking release date on The Last Guardian, which is
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
A decade later.
Yeah, but that game still looks incredible.
I'll never play it, but
All right. Well,
yeah.
my real number 2 / runner-up is Pokemon.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
That was the
Of
most
course.
disappointing half hour of
No,
the
don't you worry, because you know what number 1 is?
Berserk.
Berserk.
Oh
There's
my
a
god.
Berserk game coming out August 23rd.
Wait.
Japan only. Japan
I'm
only.
buying a PS4 and getting a Japanese import.
Are you serious? What is this?
I'm
What kind of
dead
game? What kind of game is it?
Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, it's a Muso game, so Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, those are not even good though.
Stop talking.
I mean, okay.
I'm
Also,
so serious.
apart from Berserk
talking.
being just terrible, those
I'm
types.
leaving. I'm done. I am going. Bye.
No, I never watched Berserk. Oh, he muted.
Oh my
I
god.
can still hear you, so give me a reason to
Yeah,
leave.
so
No, I don't give you like.
Give me a reason to leave. Say some shit.
No, I love you.
Yeah.
I love
Say
you.
some shit.
Fats, I love you. And I
That's
love
fine.
and I love Berserk.
That's right. You did. I do.
No, I've never watched weeb shit like that.
Don't you read it.
Sam, just
Oh,
based
cool.
based on his name, I want to ask your opinion of a character. Griffith, yes or no?
Don't do this to me.
Don't
make me.
definitely no.
Yes.
He's safe. He's safe. He's safe.
That's like one of my boss's names. It's just like I don't like I have such a.
You almost made me lose a friend there. See.
Wait, why is that name not like fucking hyphenated or have weeb shit in it? Or Sama at the end.
They don't have weeb names.
Berserk is like a Western fantasy story told
It's
by
like it's like a European thing.
And it's an anime.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a dark horror story. It's great.
Is it? Maybe I'll have to give it a try. Is it like how long? Like if I were to watch the anime?
It is
No,
so
you don't
long.
watch the anime. You read it.
Yeah, but like, I don't have time for. Well, I guess I'm on the bus every day for like an hour. No, I want to watch
you
it.
got time.
Maybe Al and I'll watch it.
No, don't
What
watch
part
it.
of
Read
not
it.
watching did you not hear?
No, but like watching means I don't have to read it.
Oh my fucking god.
Everyone knows the animes are always better.
I'm hanging up. I'm out. This is not cool. You guys have fun.
Oh wait, no, we have a hypothetical to do. Oh, that poor guy. So, do we do a hypothetical without him?
I mean, he's still there. You could see his face.
You done?
Yeah, we want to do the hypothetical.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not so much a hypothetical again, so much as a question. Who won E3?
Sony.
That's not
Sony.
even.
Yeah.
Ask
Are you
something
high?
else.
I
Oh, you're gonna say
Okay.
Nintendo? Because I'll stab you.
I'm gonna say Nintendo.
You're a
Okay.
loser, bro.
And also, I'm gonna watch the Berserk anime.
Ah,
Okay. So I'm going to explain why Sony didn't beat Nintendo.
Wait,
Nintendo.
what did you
Yes.
say?
Okay,
What?
other way around. Nintendo
Thank
didn't beat
you.
Sony. I
I was gonna
misspoke. I
say.
misspoke. Okay,
What
I'm going to
was wrong,
explain.
people?
I'm going to explain why Sony beat Nintendo. Nintendo didn't win. So Nintendo did deliver on the one thing that they said they were going to come with. However, they didn't show their new console. They're still releasing the game on the old console, and they literally only had that to show.
Also, I would like to mention, even though we don't give a shit on Microsoft at all because it's a complete dick, the one thing that was really good and really exciting is Xbox Anywhere, which means you can play Xbox games on your fucking Windows 10 computers now.
Yeah,
which means this Xbox One I have is shit.
Which made no sense because they opened that conference with, "Here's a new Xbox. By the way, you don't need this to play our game."
By the way,
Yeah.
there's gonna be another Xbox.
Oh yeah, they aimed it at like hardcore gamers and like, bruh, we already have PCs.
But
Whatever.
so the other conferences leading up to Sony's were all like pop culture infused people coming up and awkwardly talking to us on a
Terrible.
stage about games. Microsoft sent out every presenter with a controller in their hands, and they're kind of like, "How do I gesture and also hold this?
Yeah.
I can't figure it out." And then we got so little gameplay. The gameplay that we did get was super slow and like super stereotypical. Oh boy, let's watch the beginning of Gears of War 4. It's totally not like the other million Gears of War games.
It's not
And-
because it's a kid.
and then not God of War, Gears of War.
Yeah, no, I said that.
Oh, okay.
It's Marcus's son.
Oh.
I know my lore, dude.
I
I know
have
my
no
lore, dude.
investment in that series.
I
at
know
all.
my lore, dude.
And then so we have Sony come up. The president comes out. He says, "Orlando sucked. Watch these trailers." And then it was just an hour of trailers, and it was
And
just
gameplay.
and it was mostly gameplay. There were some just like cinematics.
Oh, the one
but
thing we didn't talk about, really quick, is
What?
the dumbest game title for what could possibly be one of the coolest detective games of all time.
oh, I know.
Detroit, we're androids now. I don't fucking know what it's really called.
Yeah.
I just know it's Detroit.
That was awkward to me.
It
What?
was.
Wait, what is
have
this?
have you played
so
the other
well.
Quantic Dream titles? Because they're
No.
good.
Wait,
No, I
what
haven't.
other
You ever
games
played
are theirs?
Nor? It's Detroit Beyond Human, I think.
Yeah, Detroit Beyond Human.
Wait,
It looked cool, but I don't know how I would enjoy
wait,
it.
what other games do they make? JC,
Quantic Dream, I believe, was also responsible for the other hyper-realistic PS3. It was Heavy Rain.
oh
Yeah.
yes.
They made Heavy
I
Rain.
knew it sounded familiar.
Beyond Two Souls, Indigo Prophecy, and that game format is also what inspired. I think it's Until Dawn. The horror one.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see that, but why would they put Detroit in the title? Like, if there's the
Exactly.
there's a way to get me to
That's
not
literally
buy
what happened
something,
on Twitter.
is to put Detroit, Camden, fucking, like even just like West Philadelphia.
Oh, just born and raised. Just all the shitty places in the
It's just like yeah, or
fucking
just
Worcester.
fucking Bangkok. Like
Papua New Guinea.
yeah, Papua New Guinea,
Halifax.
fucking Moscow.
Fucking and then the upper class places that don't have any androids is like, welcome to Happyville.
Or put fucking buffet in the title. I won't go.
Just wait for Damascus.
Oh god.
All I know is there's a Berserk game coming out in 2 months. I'm on PS4 for that. And then I got all the bonus shit from the best conference this year. Hands down, Sony wins. It is not an argument.
You can't.
It is
you
Alright,
not a
afford-
competition.
the only-
cannot afford
the
all those
only
games.
thing-
There's literally 10 dope games versus here's a new Link.
All right, hear me out on Nintendo, right?
No, because you're just gonna Nintendo fanboy who loves The Legend of
No,
Zelda.
no, I'm
That's
not.
fine.
I'm not. I didn't even
Love-
play the last
love
2
Link Fit
Zeldas.
all you want, but you're wrong.
I'm just saying Nintendo promised to show something, delivered on that promise, and then showed a crazy amount of gameplay. That is something Nintendo doesn't do.
Okay,
That's
for one
cool.
game, congrats.
But I want to say Nintendo had to though. If they didn't show up with all that gameplay, then they would be laughed
But
out.
remember,
of
like
the entire
E3,
conference.
like last year or 2 years ago, they literally showed fucking nothing.
But they,
That
they, had,
was-
they had a whole bunch of games. It was just games that people didn't care about. Which is what E3, which is what most of E3 did, which is what EA, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Microsoft managed to do. No one cared about the games that most of them were showing, with the odd exception here and there. But I mean, like I don't think anyone was super excited for the snowboarding game. I don't know why they closed with that, but good on you, Ubisoft. Nintendo had to show all that footage. They had to have all of that gameplay because they had nothing else to show for any of their work of the last year. Nothing.
Yeah, because they didn't show the console. I guess you're right.
They didn't show the console. They didn't show any of their other games. What's Mario doing? Eh?
Everyone's making houses for him. Mario House Maker.
Hey, Mario.
Hey,
Mickey Houses.
Hey, Mario, get your ass off the couch. Clean up in here. Fix the
No,
fucking sink, Mario.
But yeah, I think Sony definitely had the upper hand, like hands down.
I hope
Good.
my main hope and takeaway from E3 is that I hope every other developer sees what they did. Maybe not the full orchestra. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to pull that off again.
Yeah.
But just show us the games. We don't care about your stupid, often actually cringy pop culture references. Just show us the games. That's what we're here to. You want to sell these games to us, so show us the games.
Like
That's
I
what
always
Sony
say,
did.
give us the goop. Give me the goop.
I
Give
mean,
me the
they
games.
didn't even show us anything new for The Last Guardian. They just gave us a release date, and that alone was enough to get me excited.
I
Just
mean,
because they were showing us the game.
it could probably. It might be a fucking mess. The game might be like so bad because it's just been in development hell.
Oh, and Resident Evil 7. That looks cool too.
Oh yeah. All right, cool. Well, that's gonna be it for this week, guys. We're gonna be back hopefully this weekend. I don't know what DMB's doing. With another episode, we'll follow up on some of this E3 stuff, especially since we're gonna start to get more information on many of these games as the year rolls on.
Berserk.
Yeah, whatever that is, the anime, right? Thank you all. I was like, what am I going to say? Oh my god, what do I need to say? Thank you all for tuning in. Follow us on Twitter. I'm at Juice Matter, Fats at ZooFats. Severance, you're at? What are you at? What's your fucking...
Severance.
It's just Severance? Yeah. Oh, sweet. And Chris is at Juice Cyan. We'll be back. Rate and review on iTunes, yada, yada, yada.
Give us a 5 or 10. I don't know how those work.
Send us some t-shirts.
Send us some t-shirts, blow me, and all the above. Peace.
Give me some money for all those PS4 games.
PS$4, please buy.